We're back. We're here. It's time. This is a small show we do, very small. It's called Sidejag, and this is a show we talk about movies and food. It seems like
Movies and food.
In life, just stupid
In life.
So if you're watching, thank you for coming in, and hopefully you find some joy in this.
Yeah,
because we do, and that's all that really matters. I am Dean, and that's Rob. What's up, Rob?
Man, should we start with the depressing stuff first or the good stuff?
Depressing.
All right,
you got to go out on a high note.
All right, listen. This is the whole story. So the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, I go to work. I happen to be working on the floor with the guys that day because I'm helping with some training, and at lunchtime I'm just not hungry. So I was like, I'm just going to get a bag of chips. That'll be good enough. Eat half the bag of chips. Like, oh man, my stomach is not feeling great.
Okay.
Go back out, work for a few more hours, go to their last break. And I'm sitting in my office getting some air on my face because at this point I'm feeling a little nauseous. Okay. And next thing I know, throwing up in the bathroom at work.
Oh.
Like, okay, that's not great.
No,
but we're gonna make it through. I feel better now. I threw up. I'm fine now.
That's the best feeling.
And it's like you get that little bit of relief. Anyways, I finish up with them, and I was like, all right, I got to finish up some stuff on the computer before I leave for the day. Get sick again before I leave.
Okay.
And then I go home, and intense pain right in my upper stomach. I'm like, what's going on? So I throw up 6 more times at the house.
Oh my gosh.
Go to the ER and get admitted for the night. They do a bunch of CT scans. They're like, you got gallstones, your gallbladder's not infected. We don't know exactly what it is right now. So they admitted me for the night, gave me fluids. Next day I felt 100%. I was like, oh, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. I'm over it. They gave me medicine for nausea. I'm not throwing up. And so I come home that Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I'm fine. I have they're like, take it easy on what you eat. So I get some. I think I get some soup we get soup from Olive Garden. I have a bowl of soup.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is fine. Wake up in the middle of the night, intense pain, throwing up again.
Okay.
Like, all right, what's going on? I gotta ride it out. So at this point. It's like it's Wednesday. It's fixing to be Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And I'm like, I gotta go back to the ER. I can't hold down anything.
Right.
And so skip forward over this time period. I'm in and out of the ER 4 times. Can't eat. I ate that bowl of soup from that Tuesday. So Monday was the last time I had dinner. I had a half a bag of chips on Tuesday. Ate 1 bowl of soup on Wednesday.
Right.
And then in and out of the ER, can't even hold down. They're like, try Sprite. Can't hold down Sprite. Barely hold down water at this point. So I'm in and out of the ER getting liquid IV and all this stuff. And they're saying, hey, like we don't know what's going on, but your gallbladder is not infected. We've done all the tests. I was like, well, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I haven't eaten since they're like, well, you go quite a long time without eating. I was like, I understand it, but I have to drink too. Like, I can't
just. What they said, you can go a pretty long time without eating.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, I know I'm fat, but so we go back and I eat nothing at Thanksgiving. At home, I don't even go to Thanksgiving. We're at home the whole time.
Okay.
I'm just absolutely. They send me home with pain pills and nausea. And little did I know, at this point, the nausea is so bad, or the pain was so bad, that I thought that it was nausea the whole time.
Okay.
So I wasn't taking the pain pills, right?
Right.
I thought, I'm just nauseous. So it took me till like Friday to realize, like, oh, this is pain. The pain pills are helping more than the nausea.
Right.
So I kind of make a little switch there, and I seem to get better. I still can't eat anything.
Right.
So I'm at this point, I'm drinking water, just trying to drink as much water as I can. Go to a couple different ERs. They won't admit me. Get a surgeon. The appointment's for the 16th, December 16th. And we're still in November at this point.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't, like, guys, I can't make it that long. My niece pulled some strings. She ended up getting me into, she works for a rheumatoid arthritis. It kind of works with the GI. Got me in early. So I ended up having surgery Monday. And the surgeon was like, yeah, your gallbladder was really, really bad.
So they're saying it wasn't infected, but it turns out it was messed
It was
up.
very infected when he took it out. It was so infected. He called me yesterday.
Yeah.
I got a call from a number I didn't know. And he's like, hey, this is Dr. Coleman. I was just checking on you, see how you're doing. Like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like the surgeon himself, not even it's like, everything all right, using the bathroom, all this. And then he's like, oh, this is my cell phone number. If you need anything, call me back on this number.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, man, my first thought was like, it was that bad? Was it that bad?
Well, I mean, that's kind of, hard to, I mean, it's not hard to believe, but it's kind of sad that they were telling you the whole time that there's nothing wrong with him. It's not infected.
Yeah.
You kind of want to go back to them and go, what were you looking at?
Right.
Like,
and I had four CT scans during this time. Right. I had an ultrasound, and the only ER that would admit me was one that's like do you have these offshoot ERs?
Yes.
Where it's not, that's the only one that would admit me.
Really?
Yeah. And they admitted me for observation, and they were giving me fluids. And as long as they were giving me fluids, even though I wasn't eating, they were giving me fluids, nausea medicine. And I was okay. I felt okay. Like I could make it out even though I wasn't eating. And so I got admitted there twice. Once right before I ended up going to see the surgeon. So I had to make it like 3 more days to get the surgery. No, 4 more days. But they gave me enough medicine that I was able to do that. And during this time, so from the Tuesday before Thanksgiving until this Monday, I had basically eaten nothing. So I lost 24 pounds in this time period in the worst way imaginable.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I'm telling Cassie, like, the only way I can feel better is if I can eat something. Right. Like I can barely drink something. So done that. That's over. Like that pain is gone. I still feel like absolute hammered shit.
Yeah.
But I'm gaining my strength back now. I've been able to eat the past couple of days.
Oh, that's nice.
So we're back. We're back on the mend. Not full strength. Don't have nearly as much energy as I've had. But we're back on the mend. And all this to say, I absolutely was held hostage with Hallmark Christmas movies that Cassie was putting on back to back. Matter of fact, I you know how your phone gives you the screen time alerts?
Yeah.
I had a 90% reduction in screen time. So this whole time I basically wasn't even looking at my phone. I wasn't watching TV. I was just laying there trying to focus on like, how am I going to make it another hour?
Yeah. Wow, that's the worst. Yeah. Sue's gallbladder's gone too.
Yeah. Well, Cassie's was, I was like, I don't know how you live like this. Like she didn't get hers out until it was infected. And they done emergency surgery on hers.
Yeah, I don't know. Sue had troubles with it for a while before they finally were like, we need to remove this. And I was like, yes, please.
Dude, I was absolutely useless. It was crazy because I hate, like I like watching a movie, but I don't like sitting down all day and watching TV.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it really sucks. And, but that's how it's been the past couple of weeks. So,
well, if it makes you feel any better, the food I had sucked. So we went on the cruise ship. We had Thanksgiving dinner on the cruise ship, and it was a turkey dinner. Get this for a menu. Okay, so Thanksgiving Day, turkey, some weird fucking gravy, sweet potato mashed potatoes. So they mashed. Oh, I know, like fuck. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And the gravy, the stuffing was some kind of weird raspberry stuffing. It basically was the consistency of baby poop.
Oh no!
It was like pureed. It wasn't like bread. It's just puree. It was like just It's so when we ordered, I was like, can I get regular mashed potatoes? And they're like, sure. And they're like, and so all of us ordered the same thing, and somehow all of us didn't get stuffing. We didn't know at the time that like the stuffing sucked.
Right.
We're like, how do you fuck this up? And they're like, and we're like, can you bring us some stuffing? Like, yeah, we'll bring you some stuff. So they brought us one stuffing for the three of us, and which was, as it turns out, was fine because it was disgusting. Like, literally took a bite of it, and we're like, do you guys not know how to make stuffing? I mean, like, it's the fucking simplest thing in the world to make. Like, anyways, so yeah, but no, there was one night on the whole. There's 2 nights. There was 3 nights on the whole cruise that like food was like edible. We went. They have on the Destiny. They have the Lion King dinner experience. So each one of the Wish class ships, which is the Wish, the Treasure, and the Destiny now, have a dining experience. So the Treasure is Coco. They have musicians and music, and you're eating, and there's like a mini Broadway little performance going on in the middle of the thing. On the Wish is Frozen, and on the Destiny is the Lion King. So like they have like 4 singers and 2 dancers and guys on drums, and it's a whole thing. It's very loud, and that's the night you don't talk to anybody. You just watch what's going on. And they had a shrimp curry of some kind that was like, and everything they had that night was fantastic. I was like, this is the best food I've had on a trip like this. I mean, other than when I just eat curry, but this was off the menu curry, and it was like, wow, this is really, really good. And then another night on the Wish, when we went on it, apparently we got the late dinner, which is like 8:30, and no one wants to eat 8:30. It's like, this sucks.
Yeah, it does.
So we went to the first dinner, and the waiter was terrible, apparently. It was a real weird experience because there's 5 of us, and normally we sit at our own table, but this trip, for some reason, we had 3 other guests at our table, which I talked to, and was just having a good time, ignoring the people I was with because I'd been talking to them for a week, and I was like, ooh, fresh meat. And apparently everyone's order was wrong. But I was talking to these people, so I had no idea. But everyone's order was wrong, and our waiter smelled like shit.
Oh no!
And so the next morning, we meet for breakfast in the formal dining room because I was like, I can't eat at the buffet. Like these people are crazy. So we meet at the formal dining room, and one of the main waiters comes around, and she's like, how was your dinner last night? And Troy, the guy we go, was like, well, and Amy's smacking him, going, don't say nothing. And he's like, well, I gotta say something, And and she's like, she's writing shit down. And I'm like, listen, I had a great time. I just wanted to go on record. I had a great time. It was one of the best. I said, all of this happened, but I still had a great time.
Yeah.
I was oblivious to all of it. So, I don't want this guy to get in trouble, maybe take a shower, but, whatever. So, and then the funny thing is that I ordered a yogurt parfait, and they didn't bring me my yogurt parfait. And I was like, Jesus, really? Like, you guys fucking stupid.
At the breakfast, after she wrote everything down.
Yeah. I was like, so clearly these guys are idiots. I got my yogurt parfait, but it was still funny because we were like, hey, by the way, ordered a yogurt. Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck.
Dang.
So the next night we had Paulo, which is their bougie restaurant that you gotta either pay or be a platinum or pearl member, which the girls are both platinum and Amy is a pearl. I'm the only one that's just a lowly traveler. And so they have a ton of really expensive food, but they also have coal-fired pizza. And so I got a coal-fired pizza. It was fantastic. Amazing dessert. They have like a chocolate flambe that is like, oh, fucking to die for. So that was cool. My pizza, of course, because everyone else didn't get their food the night before and I got my food, my pizza didn't come out. The chef made the wrong pizza. And so I got this poor guy coming out who's devastated. He's devastated. Like I cannot believe this has happened. It's so terrible. And they're like, he's like, I brought the pizza out just in case. We're making you a new pizza. And I was like, what's on it? And he says, mushrooms. I go, nah, it's all good. I'll wait. And like, well, the table, if anyone. So here's the best part: is like he leaves it at the table. So if anybody wants it, which like they ate 2 pieces of it, but you can't take it with you.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
restaurant.
really?
You can't take any food to go with from this restaurant. Yeah. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So, anyways, they brought me my pizza. It was fantastic. I ate my pizza, had my dessert, and I was like, "This is cool." That night, the boat was like doing this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Haley's losing it. Haley's about ready to pop. It was so funny. Haley also sprained her ankle on one of the cruise ships. She was going down the stairs, and I'm walking behind her, and I see her ankle just go this.
Oof.
Full 90, man. I was like, oh. She's like, she didn't cry, but she wanted to cry. And so we ended up in the urgent care on the boat getting ice packs and a wrap. So that sucked. And then the last night, so we didn't eat in the restaurant. So this cruise was 3 nights. This 2 cruises. This one was 3 nights. So then the last night, Amy goes, supposedly there's this really good bison burger or some burger in the bar. And I was thinking about going there for dinner, and I go, they have chicken wings there, and I'm in because I would love to eat some fucking chicken wings and some tater tots, some regular ass food that I don't have to look shit up on the fucking phone to figure out what I'm gonna eat. So we ended up going to dinner at like 5:30 in this bar, and it was great. And like I'm just sitting there eating my chicken wings, going, "These are the best chicken wings." They weren't, but they were fantastic because they're just normal food. And yeah, so that was my pleasant dining experience on the boat. Other than that, it was just like whatever.
Yeah.
It's
a buffet always sucks on cruise boats.
Yeah, I mean, I think for lunch. No, not even for lunch. Like I really didn't go into the buffet that often, like because they have their little restaurants outside. They have like a really nice barbecue. And one day they had turkey burgers, and one day they had an Impossible Burger. So I was just hanging outside, getting the simple stuff that like I knew I would be fine with.
Yeah.
And then they had different flavors of soft serve every day. So it was like, ooh, blueberry. Let's try that. But it was an interesting cruise because, the Destiny was like, this was the 3rd paid for or 2nd paid for cruise the ship has been on. And so there's 50% new staff. So you got 1,000 people that know what they're doing and 1,000 people that have never done it before. And you could tell. But it was fine. Like you knew that going into it. It was like, this is going to be a little different. And that was part of the joy of it, because it's like it'll never be this way again. So we had a really good time. And it was fun. It was like whatever. Went for 2 really long walks on the island, 3 really long walks on the islands. So that was cool. You
got a bunch of good pictures. I always appreciate the pictures you take.
I'm glad
they tell a unique story.
And it's funny too, because I have nothing else to do with my brain. Yeah. I really put a lot of effort into finding the shot of the day.
Yeah.
That just kind of tells that portion of the trip's story. It's always, I'm trying to find something that like that people are like, you're a dick for going on this, or yeah, like it's that bad. Just there's humor in the shot. And so yeah, that's my thing. I spend a decent amount of my brain power trying to figure out, where's the shot today?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't know if everybody does, but it suits my eye. Like I like seeing a unique shot that kind of tells a story.
Yeah. So, and most of those, I think all of those I take with my phone, so it's always funny because I'm walking around. I got the Fuji. I took the Fuji on this trip, so I got the Fuji. So I got this really stupidly expensive camera with me, and those shots are with my phone. Because like I need to publish them, so it's like it's way. I could take it off the card on the Fuji, but so what I typically do is if I find the shot I like with the Fuji, I'll take it with the Fuji and I'll work the area, and then I'll get the exact shot that I want, and then I'll just grab my phone and take the same shot, and then I'll later in the day when we're doing stuff that my brain can't handle, I'll pull up my phone and I'll start editing, and finding the keeper, and then I'll come up with some neat shit to say and run it through Chat GPT and post it. So, oh yeah, doctors are positive. Yeah, I mean, it took Sue, like with hers, I think it took like a year before they were finally like, yeah,
Really?
no, I should pull. And it's like, Jesus Christ, man, she was miserable for a year. Nothing like what you have, but like it would come and go.
Dude, I think like Cassie probably dealt with the same thing too. It's like I just determined like when it comes to stuff like that, women are way tougher than dudes.
Probably.
There's like no way, no way.
Yeah.
I could
can't
stand
ignore
it.
it. I mean, I just try to ignore everything. So.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, oh, here's my problem. I always think, oh, this is in my head. Like I can control this in my head.
No.
Just calm down. Like calm myself down. I'm gonna be okay.
No.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah. So I was trying to think. So it was funny. We got off one ship and got on the other ship, and we had to go from Fort Lauderdale up to Kennedy.
Yeah.
And in between those two, I go, we need to stop at Chick-fil-A. Like, I just need some like normal food.
Dude, that's the one thing I could eat was over the time I had 3 different shakes. I had a Chick-fil-A shake. I had to throw away all the whipped cream because for whatever reason that wouldn't sit right.
No.
But the shake itself was like I had the shake. I'm like, okay, this is some kind of food. Like this is
magic.
Yeah, this is something. We can work with this. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a shake on that one. But I have had the new peppermint shake.
I didn't get the peppermint because I was scared. Like
no, I wouldn't get the peppermint.
Dude, I was so like vanilla. Like give me vanilla shake. Like
yeah, because if it comes up, it's
Yep.
I don't want to ruin the experience.
Right.
I like these things. Oh
yeah.
That's why they tell you to do like brat shit. I hate all that food anyway, so I don't care what. I'm gonna eat that. I'm dying.
Yeah, but Cassie had the rotation at the hospital of just every Lifetime, Hallmark, Disney, Netflix. Netflix has all the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yep.
And dude, I'm not saying it made me feel worse, but I feel like it made me feel worse having those movies on.
Of course it made you.
But I didn't have the strength to tell her. I was like, I'm just laying there with my eyes closed. Like she's stressed out right now. And shout out to her. Like she was with me the whole time.
Yeah.
So, and I was like, listen, this is what she needs to make it through.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So why don't we play a little ping pong movie?
Okay.
And we'll see fourth and see who scores.
All right. Yeah, who scores? Oh.
Okay, you can go first.
All right. I watched Caught Stealing. The guy, I forget his name, but he played Elvis in the most recent Elvis movie.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He basically gets caught up in a drug scandal, a drug deal gone bad, unbeknownst to him. It's a bit of an action movie, and it's like I think you might like it, but it's not great. Austin Butler, Austin Butler. It's kind of like a gunpowder, like less exciting.
Okay.
So it was okay. Like if someone has a proclivity to watch it, I would say it's okay, but it's what you think it is. He gets put in a situation. He gets in the middle of a drug deal gone bad. Right. Everyone's on the take, and he just got to figure his way out of it.
Does he talk like Elvis Presley in the movie?
No, he talks like a normal person in the movie.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll probably win this one, but I watched Playdate.
I seen the preview for that, but I didn't watch it.
So that has Reacher and Kevin Anderson, the guy from
the big guy.
Kevin James.
Kevin James, yep.
Kevin James. It's a typical Kevin James movie. Like he has a certain way of acting, and he's that and this. It's like it's I don't know how to describe it other than it's like if it's Saturday night and you're sitting at the TV and you're watching the Apple TV screensaver and you're like, there's got to be something to watch that is better than the screensaver a little bit.
Yeah.
We have the Snoopy one now, so that's pretty entertaining. But this is the movie. This is the movie.
Yeah.
It's if you got kids, it's fun. But yeah, it was definitely like okay.
Yeah, I seen the preview of like Reacher and his son throwing the baseball hard as hell.
There's a whole story to that. And there again, it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
Wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good. It was just
it didn't make the cut for that reason for me.
There's some fun, I tell you what though, there's some funny stuff in it and there's some really stupid stuff in it. It's worth a watch. Like I said, I don't want to watch the screensaver anymore.
Yeah.
So all right, your turn.
All right, next one I have is Roofman.
Oh,
based on a true.
Yeah. The guy that sexy boy, and he lives in a Toys R Us.
Channing Tatum. It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be.
It was terrible.
It was. If there was more breaking in and more of this stuff, they kind of start you off on that, and you just like, oh, this has already happened. Now we're talking about how he lives in Toys R Us and falls in love with a chick. And it's like, it's kind of lame. I mean, we finished it. It was decent enough to finish, but it's nothing more than a 5 out of 10.
Oh wow, it's that good?
Yeah, there was some story to it. It was okay, but it wasn't great.
Okay, so my next one is a documentary, which you've probably seen, but have you seen The Cocaine Quarterback?
I don't think so.
So it's a kid that was playing volleyball, and he got a scholarship, and he played a season, and they told him, hey, look, you need to work on your jump, and you need to get bigger. And so he had some friends, he got some steroids, and he had a very exciting summertime. And when he came back, the football coach was like, you're playing volleyball? So it was LSU.
Yeah.
He was going to LSU, and they were like, he's like one of the only players that was like a walk-on football player.
Yeah.
Played like second string something or other. But they called him the doctor. So this is a story of how he becomes a kingpin. He's the guy that moved all the drugs in and out of Australia.
Oh, damn.
And went to jail for it. But it was actually pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. It was a good story, and he's in it, and he's telling the story. And everybody that was involved is in it. So it was for me, I was like, this is a good documentary. It's not secondhand information. It's true to how they saw it.
Right.
And you get to form your own opinions. So from a documentary point of view, it was like, cool. They did a good job. You were jaded a little bit. Like the guy's really easy to like.
Yeah.
Which these guys usually are. He's not a dickhead. He's pretty cool. But yeah, so definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, that one sounds pretty good. The other one I watched was an older one called Downsizing.
Isn't that one where they shrink themselves?
They shrink themselves to save the ecological and have more money and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I guess I'd seen it before, but I just completely forgot.
Yeah.
It's not that great, and it's way too long.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I vaguely remember this now.
Yeah.
It was like, it was a cool concept, but yeah, it was kind of.
Was it though?
It was lame.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Just
like who's going to shrink themselves?
Nobody.
You're at mercy of anything at that point.
Yeah. It's terrible.
A mosquito could kill you.
Yeah, because they're the size of yeah. I watched a classic one. I watched The Green Book.
Oh, okay.
I've been wanting to watch this for a while, and it just so happened it was on one day when we were sitting in the hotel, and I was like, "Ooh, I can watch this."
Yeah, that's the one where she cooks the shit pie.
No. Green Book is the one that has Viggo Mortensen as he's an Italian, and he drives around this black guy and this black piano player down south. It's about the legit Green Book, which was the book that
where all black people were safe to go to.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. That was a good movie.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought I was like, I've been wanting to watch it, so I was like, that's when movies were movies. Like they have a plot and a story and actors and like and everyone's just not running around doing stupid shit. It's like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay.
I watched the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things, the final season.
Well, let's not talk about them too much because we'll talk about those next week when I get a chance to catch up.
Yeah,
I haven't watched that yet, and I want to, but I think in like previous, we need to talk all about that. So
yeah,
all right. I watched the Eddie Murphy documentary.
Oh, okay.
So they brought in Eddie Murphy to just tell his story. So it's I guess it's kind of a retrospective because he's the one telling the story, and he kind of talks about everything and how he sees things and his life and marriage and all of that. It's one of those kind of documentaries. It was nowhere near as good as the Billy Joel one, but it was still interesting. It was still interesting to watch, mainly because I was watching and I was thinking, this seems fake.
Yeah.
You get a weird vibe, like he's telling you stuff, but he might not be telling you all the stuff. But there was some really interesting scenes in it. Like he's talking about, like Super Freak Guy and Red Fox and some of these other people that he became friends with. And like he tells a story about how, like, he goes, I've buried a lot of my friends. Or he goes, I've paid to bury a lot of my friends. And he's like, these guys all died broke. They had no money at all when they died. And he goes, so, I paid for their funerals, because they were my friends. And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It was good. If you're an Eddie Murphy fan, it was good because it kind of tells why he made the decisions he made. But there again, anytime you have one of those stories where the guy who lived it is telling the story, it's kind of like one of those bar room conversations where it's like, we're not fact checking here.
Yeah.
We're just telling the stories. So,
and he was always able to kind of keep his head above the fray.
And they talk a lot about that. Yeah. They talk about why and stuff like that. So if you're, like I said, if you're an Eddie Murphy fan, it's totally worth watching.
Yeah. I almost watched that one. That one was definitely on the list.
Yeah, it should stay there. It's a good watch.
Yeah. My other one is one we'll be talking about next week. Will be the Diddy.
Diddy.
The Diddy documentary, the 50 Cent produced expose. It's definitely worth the watch.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, Diddy paid to have people record him while all this stuff was happening.
Somehow 50 Cent ended up with it.
Ended up with the footage. And there's a lot of good stuff in here. I mean,
he's a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Wow. He definitely smelled his own farts.
Yeah.
And liked them. Fantastic Four.
I did watch that. That.
What'd you think?
I thought it sucked.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I mean,
I wanted it to be. I love the retro setting of the 50s, and I thought that was nice. I would
find it neat, but
yeah, I thought it was going to be cooler than what it was. I'm also just tired of Pedro Pascal.
Oh, over him so much.
It's like, dude, okay, like just take a break. Like we've seen you enough. You've done great in a few things, but we've seen you enough. Yeah, I thought it was just kind of
a woman in his next movie.
And listen, they brought in the Silver Surfer, which I love the Silver Surfer as a character, but it was just lame in this one. And they did have the sad Silver Surfer story that everybody knows if you read the comics, but it was kind of lame.
I was like, wow, what did he do? So
yeah, it's like because you're going through, and this always happens. You're going through like, all right, tired of the Netflix BS. Let's go through like Peacock. A lot of times will have good new movies. Disney usually, has. So it's like, oh, Fantastic Four's out. That should be a high quality movie. I got to check it out. And it's like, it sucked.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, your turn.
I didn't watch anything else besides Lifetime Christmas movies, and a lot of them.
Okay, so I got a couple throwbacks here that I kind of will go over, and one you may have seen. So the first one I know you haven't seen was I saw Zootopia 2.
Ooh,
They
I
had
I actually like the first one.
So best movie I've seen out of all of these was Zootopia 2. Hands down, better than one. Fantastic movie. Fantastic. Totally worth watching. Tons of Haley describes it as a Shrek style movie where it's made for kids, but it's not made for kids.
Right. Yeah.
It's totally awesome. We watched it. They had a special showing on the boat. And so we went and watched it in the big theater. And dude, it was totally worth it. I was like, damn, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was really good. Then we watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3 again.
Okay.
Just because. I mean, we were kind of in the mood for a Guardians movie, and we're like, let's watch 3 again. It was just like, okay. It wasn't the best of the Guardians, but it, put a bow on it.
Right.
So that was interesting. For some reason, Haley wanted to watch Remember the Titans.
Okay, that's a throwback one for sure.
Yeah, that's there again. That's a throwback to when movies were movies.
Yeah,
like, it's so weird to say that, but like, they're not making movies like that anymore.
No,
where it's like fucking story and plot and thought and characters and like rich characters.
And now they're trying to do that in TV shows that are 20 episodes long. That are
you can't do it.
Yeah.
And then I watched Tron Ares.
Okay, I watched Tron Ares.
Okay, so and I knew you had, so I was like, I got to see Tron Ares because I know he's watched it and I want to see it. What was your thoughts on it?
If you can get over Jake Gyllenhaal being Jake Gyllenhaal, I thought it was okay for a Tron movie. They kind of brought it out into the real world, and you got to explore more of the kind of the themes from the last movie. So I thought it was okay. I would say it's like a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 at best.
Yeah, I was like the whole 3D printing things and the 30 minutes and like the whole idea was just kind of like, okay, when he went into the actual Tron and talked with Bridges, I was like, that part was cool.
Yeah.
Everything else was just like, ooh, wow, we brought a light cycle into the real world.
Into the real world, yeah.
Like, what kind of damage would that do? I don't know. Let's not even talk about it.
Yeah.
It's like, this is stupid. It's like, how many minutes? I don't know, 39? Okay. It's like, why 30?
Then they disintegrate, Yeah.
I just watched it to watch it. I think by the time it was over, I was the last person in the theater. Like everybody had just started walking out, and I was like, okay, all right, I get it. Yeah. Back to Christmas movies. I watched on the cruise ship there again, and we were definitely the only people watching this because this was early in the cruise. The Jonas Brothers Christmas.
I've never seen it. I've seen the preview on
it's a brand new movie.
Yeah.
So did you watch those with Bailey when she was a kid? All the little Jonas, Jonas goes to camp and Jonas goes to school, and
no, she was into like 5 Seconds of Summer instead of Jonas Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had to watch all of that stuff. So to me, watching this, it was kind of like a throwback to that. So there again, they just randomly Disney stuff. They just randomly pop into songs.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
what the hell? Yeah.
Okay. But I watched the whole thing, and Haley's like, you want to leave? I was like, no, man, I'm into this now. I'm like, and I was, because it was kind of a throwback to when she was a little kid, and we would watch these things and it would just be pure torture. So, because it was exactly the same, they stumble into some stupid shit, they sing their way out of it, and there's a happy ending.
For some reason, the image that pops in my head, it's like a very Brady Christmas. Did you ever see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably that bad. I mean, really, yeah, it was probably that bad for sure. But definitely not recommending anybody to watch it unless they had kids that were into that type of shit.
Right.
And just want to have a flashback to those moments. Outside of that, it was just kind of silly. And then this past weekend, we got to watch Mark Wahlberg's like Family Plan 2 or whatever the hell it is. Where
with Will Ferrell.
No, this is he did a movie, I think it's on Amazon, where it was like he was a hitman, and then he became a used car guy.
I remember that, yeah.
Sold re something cars, and then the whole family got involved, and they had to go on the run and all that crap.
Yeah.
So they came out with a part 2, Christmas version, part 2.
Yeah.
So we watched that like Friday. It's terrible. I mean, it was absolutely terrible. Like the first one sucked.
Yeah.
That was where they went to Vegas, and his dad is like the head of a huge assassins conglomerate or some shit like that. And
yeah, I almost watched Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Oh wow!
Special. I always thought that one was funny when it's been several years, but I seen it. We ended up skipping past it. Watched the stupid Shrunken or whatever the hell that was called.
Yeah, you probably should watch the Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I probably should watch Harold and Kumar because it was just it's stupid fun.
Yeah, I think the only ones of theirs that I ever sat down and watched the whole thing was when they went to White Castle.
The first one.
Yeah.
And
that one was a hard watch for me.
Yeah,
because I can't, that humor just totally doesn't work in my world. But I watched the whole thing and it was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's what I've been doing. Those are the shitty movies I watched.
Yeah, that's mine. I've watched several stories where a Christmas farm needed to be saved.
Yep,
and the competition, the guy that's putting them out of business ends up being having a heart of gold and helping save, and he leaves the big corporate. I watched about 3 of them that were very similar to that.
Yeah,
don't know what they were called.
It's terrible.
And often these movies have the same people in different positions. Like the evil person's a good person in this one, and
yeah. It's like American Horror Story.
Exactly, it is.
Which is probably why they do that, just to be like, there you go.
Yeah.
This is how bad this is. Wow, that's funny. Jesus. No, so everything else was just listen. Like I listened to music. I listened to a decent amount of music on the ship. I brought my Apple EarPods. Because so I have this brand new set of JBL earpods, whatever, and they don't work. I was so bummed. I was like, I've been saving them for this cruise, and I pull them out, and I charge them up, and the Bluetooth won't pair. Bluetooth won't pair. I'm like, mother, damn it! I gotta use, because I was like, these things gotta work. They gotta sound great. No, didn't even get to find out. Totally sucked. So took all my Apple stuff. We take the train, and so on the way over, I just did a bunch of work, which was great. I know that sounds really stupid for someone to say, I got to work for 3 hours on a train.
Yeah.
But, it's the best. It's the best feeling when you like got a stack of shit you need to do and you get it all done.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't even have to think about this now for the next week.
Cleared off the desk. Yeah,
it was so awesome, and then on the way back on the train, I can't tell you, like we had to get up at like 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning. It's like
that sucks.
Like, oh yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
because when we went out to Arizona. The trip all started in Arizona, so we flew out to Arizona to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
While we were there, we went to Sweet Tomatoes again, because we had time to kill. So we rented a car, and apparently, I'm going to give a shout out to Avis. as the preferred car rentals over budget. Budget can kiss my butt. Avis was fantastic. Dude, walked up the counter in Avis, and she's like, the biggest problem we had is Sue didn't bring the credit card that she did it on, which was my fault.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, we just need a card with your name on it. You can't use his because the reservation was under your name. And I was like, okay. And that was it. And then like, I go, do you need anything else? And like, no. And they're like, do you want to pay for food? Or, I mean, not pay for, do you want to pay for the gas? And I go, well, I mean, what's the going rate right now? And she told me, and I was like, nah, we'll just fill it up before we come in.
Yeah.
Like, okay, cool. All right, well, you're all set. Just walk down, give them the sheet of paper, and they'll give you a car. I was like, that's it. She's like, yeah, have a good day. Get the fuck out of here. Whereas at budget, the guy's like, you gotta, you want to do this, you want to do that, you should do this. What are you gonna do if this happens? I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Dude, budget hurts, and dollars suck.
Yeah.
Avis and National are the ones I usually go with.
So we ran. It was like a Hyundai Santa Fe, I want to say.
Yeah,
and is loaded. So it has all the driver's assistance in it, like the lane. It auto stays in the lane. It has forward, so you can put it on cruise control, and it has forward cruise control.
Yeah.
So automatic, you just tell it what you want, and it'll just the car in front of you, whatever it's doing, compared to what you want to do, and it'll keep you at a set distance, and then it'll keep you. I'm like, this is scary as shit. I'm gonna fall asleep and die.
Dude, did I tell you my story about that? It was a Hyundai too. I was on a business trip for work.
Yeah.
And I was in Charlottesville, Virginia. Had a Hyundai Sonata fully loaded.
Yeah.
Had all everything you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna play. This is cool. Like, I've never had no vehicle like this. So I hook it up. I'm playing. I'm talking on the phone with Cassie. After dinner. Like, all right, well, Charlottesville's busy as hell, but it's driving and it's like taking the exits and everything itself. All of a sudden, I'm not shitting you, dude. This thing just swerves off the road. I'm on Bluetooth talking to Cassie. I'm like, Jesus, grab the wheel, put it back, stop. Like, I take a second to breathe.
Right.
You okay? And I was like, the car about drove me off the cliff. Literally. Wow. I don't know what happened. I was like, yeah, I'm never playing with this again. Never.
No. And that was the thing. So I had it on, and I go to Haley. I said, look, it's driving itself. And she's like, put your hands back on the steering wheel. And I'm like, and then it tells you, I don't know what it's doing, but it's telling you like, hey, you should pull over and get some coffee.
Yeah, that's what it does. Yep.
And I'm like, how do we shut this off? Like, Sue was going off every 5 minutes. I'm like, you ready to drive? She's like, I'm fine. Are you sure? The car doesn't think so.
Yeah.
And we're Googling how to shut this shit off, and you can in the rental car. I'm like, oh my God.
Well, see, I was supposed to be in Scottsdale, Arizona today.
Right.
We had a trip planned. We had vacation day built up that I ended up using last week being sick. But so we had it was called the Eagle Mountain Inn out in the desert. Really cool place. They were all kind of bungalows. It wasn't a hotel. It was like separate bungalows.
Oh, nice.
And they had like a beach pool area and fire pit and all this stuff. And it's out in the desert, like awesome, cool desert views. They had a golf course right there. So we were going to fly out Thursday, Friday. No, we were flying out. Thursday, and we were flying back Monday. So I had those, and I got the flight stupid cheap. I think I paid for flight. I went ahead and upgraded the car too. For flight and car, it was $750 for both of us, and that was for the upgraded. That was like you either get like a Mercedes or an Audi or something like that for the car, and then I think it was like $500 for the hotel. So all in, this trip's gonna be like less than $1,500.
Wow.
And all the medical shit happened, so we didn't go. So I can't. Luckily, I got all my money back for that. But yeah, that was the plan. We would be in Arizona tonight, checking out the cool stars. But hey,
instead you're doing this.
Instead we're doing this.
Yeah. No, I gotta. Like I said last year, I gotta fly out there in January, And then Vegas. So Vegas, we'll be in Vegas for Knowledge Fest. They're doing Vegas Knowledge Fest Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The first week in February.
Really?
I'm like, it's like the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, this is weird. Like, this doesn't even make sense. So I had to check it like 4 times. If I was like, okay, so this is what's happening. And so I'm shopping for flights, which I don't like. Flights suck. I don't like flights are shit right now. I mean, so I find a flight that's going to get us like, I go, we're just going to go Friday. I'm not going over a day early. Screw all that. I don't care if we're there on time. So we're going to leave here in the morning, and it's like you fly to like Dallas and then up to Vegas. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So we get there at like 10:30 or something like that. I was like, fine, whatever. I don't care. And then I was like, man, I just, normally when it's over, I just want to go home.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, I wish I could find a red eye. And it's like they had one red eye. It's like flight leaves at 11:45 and gets us home at like 8 o'clock in the morning, our time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I text Fernando. I go, hey, dude, you down with this flight? Like we'll get back Friday.
Yeah.
Like Friday morning. So we won't have to like waste all of Friday traveling. We'll just be there Tuesday and we come home on Thursday. He's like, yeah, let's do that. So, that takes one less hotel night. So it's like the hotel, we're staying at the Horseshoe. It's like $150 a night.
Yeah.
So, it's like I only got to pay for like 2 nights, which was great. And then now Southwest has their new pricing seating thing. So it's like, okay, they're turning into everybody else.
Yeah.
The one thing that really made them cool was like that. But now it's like, oh, well, you want a premium seat? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
well, that's $45 to $75 more.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want a seat. Can I get on the fucking plane? Like, that's all I want to do.
That's what everyone hates flying Allegiant, but I love it. I love it because it's always direct flights. It's direct flights. I just pay the extra $40 for the extra legroom seat and then rock it.
So I looked at Allegiant.
Yeah.
Because I was going to fly Allegiant to I wanted to see if I could get from here to
Vegas.
Well, no, from here to Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be like 18-hour flight.
Jesus.
Because they would fly from Tampa somewhere north to like Wisconsin. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, and then I'd have to stay the night and then get up in the morning and fly. I was like, what? But it was cheap. It was cheap. Yeah. It was like $88.
Yeah,
but it was a 1 day.
I bet your area is not a hub. I think our area is a hub. So any flight you take with them from our hub, it's a direct flight to wherever.
Well, it should be cool because I could see going from Florida to there, from there to Phoenix, but not like I was like, what the hell? Yeah, so I checked a couple of those weird ones, and like I checked JetBlue because I was like, we have a JetBlue terminal here. So I was like, oh, well, let's see what JetBlue has. So JetBlue, it's Tampa to Boston, Boston to Phoenix, and I go, how is that even a thing? Like,
that's crazy.
Who's doing that? Like, it was a cheap flight.
Yeah.
But it was like, I don't want to be on a plane for.
That's how Frontier is here. It's always like 16 hours, 15 hours, 14 hours. Like,
I want to spend the least amount of time doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I was like, and then like the Phoenix flight I'm doing, so on the 27th or 26th or 27th is when they switch over to the new format. So my flight going out is open seating, but my flight coming back is assigned seating. I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, whatever. So Yep. That's yeah. Good
That's
times.
yeah, well, we got our movie or our series for next week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try. It's either gonna be the Stranger Things or the Diddy.
The Diddy. Yeah.
Or yeah. So that's I'm gonna try to watch one of those. So
Yeah.
I'm
And
hoping.
they're showing the Stranger Things, the last episode they're going to show in theaters on New Year's Eve. It's going to be released at Netflix too, but I think we're going to go see it in the theater.
Really?
Yeah, see it on the big screen. The final one. All these episodes have been like an hour and 20 minutes, so they're all like little movies.
Yeah.
So I imagine this last one will probably be maybe 2 hours feature length.
What do you think about the Netflix possible buyout?
I haven't heard about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Netflix is gonna buy what is it? Who owns HBO?
Warner?
Warner. Yeah, they're gonna buy. They're probably gonna end up being the final deal in Warner. They're gonna own Warner Media. Warner. Yeah. So they're working the deal now. Supposedly it's been awarded to Netflix, so they'll have all the movie side of it.
Yeah.
Like CNN, Discovery Channel, and some of those are gonna spin off to their own company.
Yeah.
But Netflix is gonna end up with HBO, DC, all the movies, all the Harry Potter, all of that shit.
Let's see if they ruin that. I mean, HBO has sucked now for a while. They were really good for a long time. They were really good, but
and everyone is freaking out.
Yeah,
Hollywood is freaking out because they're like, oh, they're going to take movies out of the theater, and Netflix is like, no, we don't want to do that. Like, we want.
Netflix has ads now. They have an ad tier,
right? They're like, we don't want to take movies, and I believe a lot of that has to do with like, Apple TV making F1.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, the money they made on F1 it's.
It comes out tomorrow for free for Apple TV Plus finally, but I've been waiting. I've been wanting to see that really bad. And it's $20. I was like, I'll wait.
They're already getting my $20 and then some. I'll wait. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how. And then I looked and because I was gonna rent it, because like I think it's coming out for free. So she Googled it and they're like, yeah, Friday. So.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. But there again, make a good movie, people will come and watch it. That's what the theater is all about.
Yeah.
So, we might be able to get some actual movies that don't suck.
Yeah. But right now it's Apple's kind of making the high quality stuff. Not all of it's for me. A lot of it I can recognize it's high quality and for the people that would like it. But the things I do make that are for me,
are you
pretty happy with.
So I'm watching a new series on Apple Plus that I didn't mention. Hold on. It's really, it's probably right up your alley because it's so weird. Oh dear, it was Pluribus.
I don't think I've heard of it.
So it's this yellow one here where she's screaming.
Yeah.
So the concept is crazy. Okay. So these scientists hear something and they're all freaking out and they're like, oh my God, we're hearing something in space. And so this escalates into a whole thing to where I don't want to give it away, to where something happens and she is one of the only people on the planet. Not that everybody dies or anything like that, but she's a writer, she's a lesbian, and she's pissed all the time.
Yeah.
And so it's the story of this. Dude, I think you'll like it just because you like all that shit and what this does. There's no action, there's no shooting whiz bang, there's no Martians, it's just a fucking story.
Intense.
Just a good story.
Yeah.
Good acting and yeah, it's some really funny shit, and so it's a drama, but I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
You liked all that other like weird shit. where those people, the people at work that
The Split or whatever, I forget what it was called, but yeah, I thought that was great.
Yeah, so I think you'll like this because this is right up there with like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So lots of moments like that where you're like, wait, what? So
yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'll put it on the list for sure.
Yeah, I think they're on 5 or 6 right now, so they're pretty good into it. So it's definitely a good time to start.
Yeah,
because there can't be that many more of them. I don't think I don't think they're gonna like finish it this season. I think they're just gonna like get us to a point to where, we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the family plan too. What was that? Episode 7. So there's 8 episodes total. We're on episode 7. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely interesting. I would check it out. And with that, that's it. That's all we got. No more, no less.
We'll see you next week, and we'll be talking about Stranger Things or Diddy, one or the other. All Stranger Things.
Diddy and some stranger. Diddy and some strange.
Diddy's done some strange things.
Yes, he did. That's it, guys. Go forth, be merry, and have a wonderful night. We'll see you later
next week.